Hello, welcome to my channel. So, today we're going to do a little rant. Now, you guys want to know what I mean by a rant. Well, let me put some more of this on. I just want to know if any of you guys ever had this experience with a company. So, you guys know that I used to get Ipsy and Buxom and all that for the longest time ever. And I really enjoy having them. I really enjoy getting the samples and getting the items and trying them out and test them out for you guys and everything. It was amazing. Loved it. They was a great company. Until you guys know now that Buckshot and MC kind of merged together, so they're now all in one. To what they did the other day. Now, when I'm filming this is actually on a Tuesday, and this happened on the day before. So anytime I get paid, I get a few things for that week, and then that Monday afterwards, I go and get some food. I go to my local store we love so much that we now love going to because the prices are good. I live in Missouri. So, you guys, if anyone here is watching me from Missouri, from my hometown, from my home state, and know a place called Rex, you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, it's a place where it's very good food and the prices are not that expensive. There are a variety of different things and they're amazing. They're actually a lot more less expensive than Walmart is because Walmart is raising their prices, which sucks. But yeah. So the Monday before, I always go there and go shopping. Now I know how much money I have in my bank. I know how much money I have to spend. So I went there, and this is really the first time it happened to me, and this is the first and last time this will ever happen to me because I am making a few changes because of this, and I was going to do this video for the next month, but I want to get off my chest. I wanted to warn people. I wanted to help people who is ever been in this situation or ever possibly can be in this situation, because it apparently has happened to a lot of people that has got Ipsy and Buckshot and all that. But anyway, so I went there, scanned everything normally, and then I did my bank card, not knowing that my bank card would be declined. Not because I didn't have no money in it. It just, for some odd reason, declined. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So I tried it again. Still said decline. I'm like, okay. And then I figured maybe third time's a charm. So I put it in again. Still decline. Let's just say at that moment I was in a panic. I had all this food that was going to last till I got paid again the next week. For me, for my kids, things like that. So we have some food to eat for that time being. And I was literally freaking out. I was panicking, almost started crying. I mean, this store is small, is big, but the self-checkout, they only have one self-checkout. It's a small self-checkout. The rest is like regular checkout. So I'm like, what the heck is going on here? This has not ever happened before. I not ever once came to Red X and me and my husband started doing this. I ever had my card decline. Now, there are times where I will go somewhere and decline because they think that someone is stealing my card or someone else is using my card. I just have to say, yes, it's me. I'm the one doing it, and my card's fine. But this was different. And this is why I said, anyone who has ordered from Ipsy, anyone who has from Buckshot, Icon, any of those makeup subscriptions, this is a warning to all of you and helping you guys, and hope that this doesn't happen to you, because my husband literally told me after all this has happened, you need to warn people. He's warning people. He got people he knows. He warned. I got people. I figured, since I have a YouTube channel, and I'm not saying that Ipsy is a bad company. I'm not saying that they are bad and they are mean, all that. I'm just saying you need to treat customers with respect and you need to not do what you did to me, and apparently do it to a lot of other people, I found out. So I checked my bank account that time. Like literally, I went on my bank app and I checked it. It said I was negative a lot of money. For me to be negative, first of all, doesn't ever happen. Second of all, me being negative that much doesn't ever happen. I had my bank account for the longest time since I worked at Goodwill, which has been for years. I mean, I had started working there when I had my son. So it'd been literally over 16, 17 years since I started working and had a bank account there. And I know that Bank of America has not ever done wrong to me. Like, they have been really kind and they've been helping me, and they, you know, anytime problems, they are really safe to make sure that no one else uses my card to make sure they get money out. And somebody was like, the only thing that could happen that someone took your money. Someone literally took your money that you had for the food. So I called the bank because I reported and everything, and they said, well, Ipsy's the one who took the money out. And it was a lot of money, like a year subscription type of money. It was just not just a tiny bit. It was literally for a year that they took the money out. And I'm like, I canceled that last month. I canceled it in May because number one, I knew I couldn't afford it, and number two, I was done. I had too much makeup. I knew I had to get through my makeup. And like I said, I loved it. It was a great company. I love getting the stuff I love. A lot of stuff worked out for me. I didn't have to pay for it except for that monthly subscription box each month and all that. So, like I said, it wasn't a bad company until this happened. And I'm like, I cancel it. I literally cancel it. So I shouldn't even have money taken out of my bank account. So she gave me a number. That didn't work. They kept giving me number after number and everything. So finally, I got home and my husband was trying to help me figure out what was going on. Why was my money taken out? Why did I do this? No, in fact, I canceled it. No, in fact, it literally said on my website, my account, everything canceled. Ipsy, subscription, box shop, icon, fresh, all of it, all canceled. So they said, well, you have to do this like I bought manual typing thing. You can't actually talk to a person, which number one, that fucking irritated me because I was already mad. I was already irritated. I always wanted to fucking kill someone for this because I am very careful with my money and I make sure I know how much I have. I know who's spending it and what I'm spending on and where it goes and everything. Like, I'm beyond. I'm like my mother. Just a background story. My mom the same way too. Like, we are just so freaking for our fucking money. And when money get lost or stolen or taken that we don't know about, we go off the handle. So, yeah, I was at that stage where I literally was pissed off because I couldn't even talk to anyone voice to voice. So, I literally talked this iBot thing on the website, and I explained to them, say, hey, what the heck happened? I canceled all my subscription last month, but I still got billed for this month. Money got taken out. I was in the middle of grocery shopping, was about ready to pay, and I literally had to take everything out. I used the little money I had on my other card that I have from Walmart and to pay for what I could pay for. But even then, I couldn't even take it home. They had refunded me back that money. So I had no food that I took home. And I literally had to use my rent money to get the food that we need to last for 2 weeks. And now I'm stressed. Now I'm irritated. Now I'm literally going to be strict on my paycheck next week when I get paid again because I have rent due on, the 1st. And luckily, my apartment, they let us go till the 5th, which is a good thing, but still, that's extra $200 I have to literally use my paycheck, and that's all my paycheck if this doesn't get resolved. So they basically type back saying, oh, we know you canceled in, and we know that you canceled last month, and it's still in the procedure of being processed, and it shouldn't be all the way processed, and you'll get your money back hopefully in a few days and everything. So it shouldn't go all the way through and everything. And I'm like, it shouldn't even happen in the first place. Seriously, it shouldn't. That's why I want to come on here. If you guys end up having Ipsy, Bakshama, that you guys decide to cancel it, make sure you cancel it. Make sure you call them. Make sure you find a way to the 100% is canceled. You guys don't want no money taken out for the next month. That would be your best bet. I just remembered that icon box that I got for this month, and that should have been my first clue. That wait, I've already canceled all this. Why the hell should I get a box this month if I already canceled for last month, which shouldn't even happen? So I was literally out of clue. It didn't connect to me in the process of that, what happened and everything. And I don't want to be mean to Ipsy or the company, because like I said, they're a really good company. I really did like this stuff. I really did use a lot of things that got sent to me that I paid my own money. I had no problem paying my own money, but when I cancel something and then I'm still get billed for it for the next month, knowing the fact that's all canceled, and that little person, whoever typed, knew that it was canceled and knew that my money was taken out from my bank account for this month, that shouldn't have even been taken out. That's when I get a little irritated and mad company, to a point where even if I do decide to get Ipsy or even Bakchan back, I'm not doing it. I am literally the type of person that if you took money from me, I will not forgive you. I will forgive you, but I will not forget. I will not have anything to do with you. I will not deal with you. So I am not dealing with that company because of what they took. They took the money out that should not have been taken out, even though they knew I canceled all of my subscriptions the last month. And I literally have a statement that you go on my app that shows when the last time money was taken out. So the last time money taken out was the 12th of May. And I canceled after that. So I did cancel for the last month, because it does say on the website. So I just want to make this clear. It does say on the website that if you do not cancel the midnight of the last day of that month, you will get billed for the next month. Even though you cancel your subscription, if you want to cancel, it has to be before the last day of the month at midnight, before midnight, because like I said, you will get billed. So they knew that I canceled it last month. They knew it was before the timeline, before all that. So they literally said, "We're sorry, we should not build. It should not been billed. It should should take money out. It's still the thing of being processed. So it should reverse back to where it's not my money. They're not taking my money." So because at the end of the day, I end up being the whole. For the first time, I end up being whole. And it's a lot of money to be in the hole. And I know that next week, if I don't get that money back from that company, I'm going to have a lot of money taken out of my paycheck already. And then I have to figure out, make sure I have enough of what I have left to pay the rent. So I am literally in a somewhat financial bind because of this, and because of what they did, and because I truly think that if anyone out there who ever experienced them taking money out after you canceled and have a financial stress or financial issue like this for the first time, I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to hear what happened. Did you guys get the money back? Did they fix it? Did they do something about it? Did they, and all that? Because I'm really always stressed out because I'm the only one working, and unfortunately my husband aides, so I'm the one who pays for everything. And unfortunately, this really took a toll on my financial stable. And know the fact that if the money doesn't come back to me, and if it doesn't come back to me when I get paid again the next week, there goes money for food. There's go money for Wi-Fi. There goes money for so much stuff that me and my kids and my husband need. I am going to be getting on food stamps. after I get done editing and all this with the video, because frankly, I need to get on food stamps till my husband gets some money, and this really have shown me that, I'm sorry, this was very emotional to deal with. That I can't even trust my bank. I can't even trust the company that when I say it's canceled, and that I should not got my money taken out. What I'm gonna do, and I've already decided this, and my husband already knows this, that starting when I get paid again, minus me, I'll take all the paycheck out next week if the money doesn't return to pay the rent. The next paycheck that I get, I am gonna take all of it out, because if this happens again, and if for some reason I get a subscription and I cancel it and they still take money out, I might end up either closing my bank account or find a different one. I just literally call them on that day that I cancel my subscription and say, hey, please make sure it's canceled. Please make sure that you don't take money out of my bank the next month and things like that. Because it's like really stressed me out now. And I'm really scared that this money won't return. I'm really scared that I'm literally have to use my whole paycheck just to pay rent. And yes, I am going to do food stamps, but I don't know. Hopefully I'll be approved. I was approved last time I did food stamps, so we'll see about that. I still do have my food stamp card, so I don't have to worry about them sending me a new one. Hopefully they will give me emergency food. Hopefully they will help me out with that, know in fact what happened. And I am going to start saving $20 out of a Instapay that I could get every week. It's a thing that Walmart does. Like, if you work for Walmart, you can get some money out where you get paid for like different needs or wants, or if you need extra money, things like that. So after all this is straightened out and after everything gets hopefully back to normal, and I end up getting food stamps and securing food stamps and securing to have my money back and not get stolen and not get taken by somebody from a company or by a brand or whatever, I'm going to be saving some money aside just in case this happens again, and to a point where either I don't have food stamps or I don't have enough money on the food stamps to get food, or I don't have money, period. I will have that extra money for food to make sure my kids and I and my husband, we all have food to eat for a while. So it really took a big toll on me, and that's the reason why I want to do this video, because I don't know if you guys ever had Ipsy, ever subscribed to Ipsy, or even Box Charm, or any one of those. If you guys ever had that problem, if you guys ever had money taken out when you know for a fact you canceled that subscription, but they still took it out, and everything, know the fact that it is canceled. So I just want to warn anyone who deal with Ipsy, Box Charm, on any of those subscriptions, that if you do cancel before the midnight of that last month, make sure it's completely canceled, and make sure they do not take any money out. If you get a box that next month of any box, any type of box, that's the first clue. That was the first clue that I should have realized when I got it, that something was wrong. And they literally, that's when they took out the beginning of this month, and it was the 23rd. Like, it was like literally a few days ago, like Monday. Yeah, it was like Monday when they took the thing out. That's when I found out what happened. So yeah, just make sure that if it's canceled, make sure it's completely canceled. You get a box next month, call them up, text them, do a little voice chat, what I did to get a hold of somebody, and tell them, hey, why do I get this box? I canceled it the last month. I shouldn't got any of it. Something's off here, and that will be your first clue that they will be taking money out of your bank account or out of whatever you're paying with. So yeah, I just want to warn you guys, just it happened. I didn't think it would happen to me, but apparently it does. When I was at the store, when I went back, actually, they actually had me do a regular self checkout, a regular checkout because they were scared that it's gonna screw up and they would have to redo it. But I took cash, so I told them that don't worry about it. I got cash now, so I'm able to pay with the food that way. It did took a financial hold on taking my rent money. And I know that it's bad to take the rent money for food, but my mom always told me you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, we need food. We already went to a food bank this month. Like I said, I am signing up for food stamps, so I am gonna get that taken care of. But I really didn't think that would happen. And like I said, I just want to warn you guys, just be careful. We get those subscriptions and we cancel them and make sure they are canceled because they will have the tendency to take money out when they know that you have canceled it. And you won't know until you're at that spot in that situation when you need that money for one reason or another. And then when it kept saying decline, 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 that's when something's up. So I just want to do a little rant, tell you guys my story, help you guys. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys. Like I said, Ipsy and I are a bad company. I love what I got from Box Sham. They are amazing. They gave great stuff. I got great stuff from them. But they really need to make sure that when it comes to customers, when they actually say cancel, it's canceled and the money doesn't come out. So, but other than that, I love Box Sham. If I could know that they wouldn't take any money out again without my permission, without me knowing, then I probably would sign up for Box Sham again. But after all this, I probably won't ever go back to that, at least for a long, long, long time because of that experience that I had. Like I said, I hope you guys don't have the same experience. If you did, please comment. Tell me what you guys did. Tell me how it worked out. Did you get the money back? Like I said, did they help you? Did they do something about it? Things like that. So I hope you guys didn't mind the rent, didn't mind me do a little griping, tell you my experience, and hopefully help you guys to prevent you guys from having the same experience and all of that. So, like I said, it's a good company, but what they did was wrong, and some companies need to be called out, and people like me or anyone else should not be going through this, especially when we know we need the money and have bills and food and all that to pay for. So, yeah. Till then, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is a way different video than I usually do, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all of that. Click notification down below. That way you guys know when I upload next time. And I will see you in a more uplifting, happy, rent-free, less griping video. So, I'll see you later. Love y'all.